Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, Supersoil are sponsoring my giant vegetables and my garden growing, and I'm going to do another mixing in my Vevor stainless steel sprayer. Links to both are in the description below. Hopefully that will then drag more goodness from the air into the soil and help my giant vegetables put that extra little bit of weight on, ready for the Malvern Autumn Giant Vegetable National Championships. I'm not biased, but I have been giving Colleen some extra care, and you might be able to see there the Supersoil. So we're going to give Colleen that little bit extra. I will share some with Jason. That's all you're getting today, mate. And between Jason and Colleen is one of my giant Swedes. What was that, Jason? You want some more? Okay. Don't worry, mate. You'll be getting as much as Colleen's got, or getting. So I'm really pleased with the actual sprayer. As you can hear now, natural noises of some lovely August bank holiday weather. And I used an old sachet of the Supersoil up because it's been opened for a little while. Once it's opened, you do need to get it used up, but this packet would cover a whole acre. So we've probably put on a little bit too much, but you can't put too much down. And with these Supersoil, animals that are grazing on grass where it's used there can eat it straight away. It doesn't harm them. So a really good natural product. And they brought a new one out now, Supersoil, more concentrated. Hopefully we'll be getting to see some of that very soon. I've never grown Kirobi before, giant ones, but as you can see, they are a really good size, and there's not much difference between these two, even though I've been giving Colleen a lot more attention. They both seem to be leaning towards the west, where the sun sets on the evenings. Aha! A new kettle. I'll be able to hear that one buzzing now. I think it's one you're supposed to put on a hot plate, but it boils water just the same. And on the plus side, I don't burn my hands like I do on that one. Look at the weed seeds, guys. So as we get a little break in the weather, I've done everything that I can do with the Supersoil. So let's go and have a little look at some of the giants. These are the Mana, a DT Brown. I'm not going to give you any hand shots, but it looks like I'm going to be eating that one soon. It's not performing very well, but they are doing really well. And in the middle of the screen you can see some pups. Now if I can get the pups growing really quickly, then that will add the extra weight we need. And I've literally just squirted some of the Supersoil down there, and give it a little bit of a spray on top of the soil wherever I can, all over the allotment. Another one of the giant carrots, one of the giant moulets. This one's called Little Willie. When it dries out, I'll write Little Willie on it. This is Mandamu. Pop and see her channel. This is a different Kirobi from Graham Barrett, and there's some quite good extra growths on this. I didn't think this was going to perform very well, but it's a lot of green growth and no caterpillar damage. All the beetroots have gone to seed. Won't be saving the seed because it's gone to seed, if you know what I'm saying. This is my biggest swede, and it's gone rotten. This is a giant parsnip. I'll have to fetch that out, but there's one that's looking quite healthy. More giant cabbages here. These are out in the open, and I would say they've done slightly better because there's no support. They're flippy floppying over. Again, I'm not going to put my hand against them because I don't want my competitors seeing how big my cabbages are or how small they are. There's some couple of pups in there. The pups, oh, another one here. The pups are actually extra growth, so puppies, babies, whatever you want to call them. There's the Comfrey that was growing in the Desiree. I'm going to be emptying all these pots of Desiree just in case there's a large potato, because the giant condors didn't give me a big potato, and I've got this bed to start digging out. So there's condors 2/3 of the way, and then we've got some Picasso. And if you remember last year, Steve from Digwell Green Fingers did the single seed potato challenge 22 with Picasso, and we got some really big potatoes. So as you can see, as I've pulled the haulms out, it's pulled a few small ones out. There's another giant radish. Most of my radishes went to seed. The cabbage whites and the pollinators have been loving this. I will be saving this seed because I want to. Yes, it's gone to seed the first year, which we don't want. That Little Willie, I'll be replanting that if it doesn't go to seed, and the seed off that I'll be saving because then we know it's good. But there's absolutely loads of seed pods on here, so definitely saving some of those because you never know, we might get a good one from this world record variety next year. I've added Supersoil to the compost bin. This is a wormery. It's at an angle and all the juices run off there. So if you can imagine your compost bin at home where it's just sitting on the ground, all the juices run out, and it's very, very similar to the manure runoff. But I normally use this as an activator for the wood chips and leaf mould. I've also put some Supersoil on here and 2021's leaves. You can see we've covered it up now. We shan't be letting any more water get onto that. We don't want it too wet like we had it last year. To put through my homemade trommel. I did promise myself I wouldn't do any projects over this winter, but because everything's falling into a disrepair, I'm rethinking. The Comfrey plant food that we mix with water will no longer be, because we put all our Comfrey now into this bin and collect the concentrate. So we've got about 18 litres there at the moment. I can't see anything, guys, you might be able to, but that's all that's left. I normally do my Comfrey concentrate via that, but I've been putting everything in the old green wheelie bin, and I've doubled my Comfrey concentrate, which we will do at 40 to 1, 20 to 1, that type of ratio. That one there is a good contender for the giant carrot. I got second last year for the giant carrot, 3.7 kilos. Don't think I'll get it this year, but it's a great experience, and I'm putting all my hopes on my little Willie as he tries to keep a straight face. My first time growing the giant muley radish. These giant growers share their seed because they want competition, and I'm hoping, he says, hoping to get a place with that. Fifth would be absolutely magnificent. The links to quite a few things are in the description below, as well as the Supersoil. I get things sent me. I'm not paid to review them, they just get sent free, and I do a personal honest review, and we've had some really good results with the Supersoil. If you like the content, thumbs up, thumbs down for the interaction. Please leave me a comment on anything that you wish. Join in with the comments, share your knowledge and experience in the comments, so we can all learn how to garden better wherever we live in the world. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.